What's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you on this hot Tuesday afternoon from the coop. I think it's like 94, 95. It's hot, humid. You can't sugarcoat it. Humidity's, when it's up, it's hot. When it's hot, it's hot. Smoking my Vauen Burgundy line. It's got the cork inlay around it. Beautiful pipe. I love the matte finish on it. The stem is comfortable. I like the way it gets wider at the back end by the bit. Beautiful pipe, beautiful smoking pipe. In it is some brown twist. Oh yeah, some of you guys wanted to try the brown twist and the dark bird's eye. Well, some of you just might be trying it pretty soon. Now, along with your brown twist, you might have received a little piece of brown bogey. Brown bogey is a rope, and the brown twist is a derivative from the brown bogey rope. So if you get one of these in your little sample package and you're not sure how to use it, cut it up into little coins. You can use scissors or knife or whatever. Break it up into a long ribbon type thing, stick it in your pipe, smoke it. That's simple. That's simple. At least for me it is. That's simple. I want to thank each and every one of you for being a sub and continuing support. I got a few new subs over the weekend. I'd like to say thank you. The only ones that the name showed up was O'Hara, and it had some numbers behind it, but I can't remember numbers. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Hope you find content to keep coming back and enjoying the videos. Enjoy what you see. And just a little token of friendship and wanting you guys to try the brown bogey, the twist, and the dark bird's eye. I just got back from the post office a little while ago. So, sending out all these packages, I had to go cheapest. Because some of you, the earliest delivery will be on the 7th, and the farthest out is the 11th. Don't take this to granted or to gospel, but most of the time when I mail something, it usually gets there at least by 1 day early. Sometimes no, sometimes yes. So I got stuff going from North Carolina to California, even farther than that to Hawaii. So I want to say thank you to each one of you guys for being supportive of my channel. And that's a little token of my appreciation, along with the samples that I sent out for. I said I was going to do 5 people. Well, I ended up doing 6. I did 6 without people knowing it, just because. That's all. I probably won't be doing any samples. Probably maybe next month in October. Maybe I'll do something. We'll see. I don't know. It gets expensive going to the post office, but I'm not complaining because it was my idea. So Got me some lemonade and using my Corvette Jim Huggy that he gave me at the pipe show. Thank you, Jim. I got a couple thoughts that you can ponder. Now, I'm not open for debate. I'm open for comments. But if you don't agree with my opinion, it's not for a debate, it's not for an argument, it's not for any of that. This channel is for recreational purposes, and what I say is just my opinion, just my thoughts, and what I like and what I dislike. So therefore, I'm not throwing out any scientific facts for anybody to debate if I'm right or if I'm wrong. It's just my opinion and my beliefs. So we're going to start off with people ask, why does their pipe gurgle? Well, to be honest with you, I can't tell you why your pipe gurgles, but I have a belief of why my pipe gurgles. And you can listen to what I think, or you can, not. It's all good. So I'm going to start off with a little demonstration, or a semi-fact, if you will. Not scientific, just a fact that I know that happens from experience. So people ask, why do their pipes gurgle? A lot of people will say that part of the problem could be, not always is, but could be saliva going down in your pipe. I call bullshit. I'm going to show you why I say BS on the saliva part, and then that way I can get that out of my theory altogether. Take a cigar, for example. Maybe it's been sitting out of your humidor, or maybe somebody gave you one and you don't have a humidor. It's been sitting there for 3 or 4 weeks and you finally want to smoke it. Well, when you pick it up, it's not spongy like this. It's rather hard from where it's been sitting there and it's been drying out somewhat. It takes a long time for a cigar to dry out completely through. Just get that out of the way right now. But if it's kind of hard around it when you light it, once you smoke a quarter to maybe almost halfway, 3/8, maybe a third, you'll notice that the cigar is starting to get spongy. And if you're just a regular smoker, you'll notice that the end is not full of wetness. It's not full of moisture. It's not full of saliva. Wonder why? Well, because saliva doesn't go back down inside of what you're holding or smoking. It's the smoke that's creating moisture coming through, and the tobacco is absorbing it more and more, and that's what's making it soft. Is the moisture coming through, not the moisture draining back down. A cigar has the biggest surface area of a wicking agent that you can put in your mouth while smoking, and it doesn't absorb moisture from your mouth. Some will, but not enough that it goes down inside. Some people hold them in their mouth and they talk and they chew them and everything. That will create some moisture around it there, but not enough that it's going to drain down inside your cigar. So now, since I've proven that point to myself. Here's my thought. As soon as I break up some of this crust on the top of here. Here's my thoughts on a gurgling pipe. In my case, is it tobacco? No. And I smoke moist tobacco. You guys know that. I don't dry nothing out. Take 1792 flake, for example. I smoke a lot of that. And I've smoked it through a half a dozen different pipes. And when I'm done, and I look down in my bowl, down at the draft hole where it's drilled there, I have not seen moisture at the bottom of my bowl yet. 1792 flake, to some, it could be a degree of a goopy aromatic because of the tonka bean, makes it a little sticky, but it's not. It's not an aromatic like some kind of cherry stuff that's really goopy, Cavendished and all that. And I've yet to have any moisture in the bottom of my bowl. My straight pipes don't gurgle as much as some of my bent pipes. My bent pipes, the moisture will collect down here. The straight pipe, it just doesn't collect the moisture like a bent pipe, to me, in my opinion. I have 3 Petersons. Yeah, I had to go there. I have 3 Petersons that gurgle no matter what tobacco I use in it. They all 3 gurgle. 2 Draculas and 1 Christmas pipe from 2021. The Christmas pipe and one of the Draculas is the original design. And then the other one is, I think it's a bulldog, bent bulldog Dracula, and I don't know if I forget the model number on it. But those 3 pipes gurgle no matter what I put in it. And to be honest, after smoking all the pipes, and I got Ardors that cost a wee bit more than Peterson, and they gurgle. I have 3 J.M. Boswell's pipes that have never gurgled. It's in the drilling of the draft hole and the bowl placement. It's your cadence, how much smoke you pull through that builds up the moisture from the smoke. But in my opinion, I think that Peterson's gurgle by design. If you take the Peterson system pipes, and they got the military mount with the silver on the end of the stem and the silver at the stummel, well, right there, they designed that pipe to be taken apart while it's hot. Why else would you want to even think about, why would you want to take a pipe apart while you're smoking it, while it's hot? Because it gurgles. So you can take the stem out of a Peterson and stick a pipe cleaner down in there in that reservoir and absorb the moisture, pull it back out, put it back together and smoke, and it don't gurgle until another 10 minutes. Then it'll gurgle again. If they did not design that to gurgle, they wouldn't designed it for you to be able to take it apart while it's hot. That's a thought. That's my thought. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know, but that's just my thought. My thought is Petersons are designed to gurgle, or they wouldn't come apart while they're hot. But now back with the saliva, unless you're holding a pipe like this for about an hour and you drool like a basset hound, you're not getting saliva back down in your bowl. Yeah, you can take it and shake it, fling it like that, and moisture will come out. It's not saliva. If you did, you would have to do a case study with a clear, translucent, transparent pipe stem and all, and smoke it for me to see moisture going back in the pipe instead of coming out of the pipe, for it to be saliva making it gurgle. Just my opinion. And if you don't agree with my opinion, well, that's your opinion to not. Am I going to get mad? No. Am I going to block you? No. Why? It's just your thought against my thought. That's the beauty about the YTPC. We all can have our own thoughts. And before I get into any more deep thoughts, here's another thing that I think. Just my opinion. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff 'em and puff 'em.